Hey, Tina Ketchy Stearns here, and I wanted to talk to you this week about what an amazing difference just socialization can make in an elderly person's life. It's oftentimes really hard to go from home to a long-term care community because that's a huge transition, and it's sometimes really hard on both the elderly person as well as the family member. But I have to tell you, I've worked in long-term care for a couple of years now, very, very closely. And just last week, I'm seeing different residents that were always in a wheelchair. I would say, 80% of the time, up walking with a walker. And it just like took me aback. Like I was like, what? What are you doing standing up? I didn't know you were that tall. I mean, it just took my breath away. So I want you to know if you are in a situation where you've got an elderly loved one and maybe it's getting to where it's not safe for them to be at home, please know that oftentimes when they get in a community where there are activities and music and physical therapy opportunities, just different stretching, chair yoga, strength training, brain games. There's all these different activities that they can take a part of. There can be a tremendously positive effect on that person mentally, physically, emotionally. It's really kind of mind-blowing. So I hope if you're getting to the place where your loved one might benefit from not being at home alone any longer, or maybe they're living with you and you're not physically capable of providing the kind of care they need, I really encourage you to tour different communities. My guess is the image you have in your head is probably not what's out there now, simply because, baby boomers changed the way we birth babies, and we're also going to change the way people live their senior years. So what you're going to see is probably way more exciting and inviting and entertaining and positive in a lot of ways than what you may be thinking in your head. It makes up a long-term care community. So I hope that was helpful. I know a lot of people are struggling with this because, again, boomers are aging, but of course boomers' parents, if they're still around, are clearly in their later years. So a lot of us are faced with these situations right now, and I just encourage you to go tour and educate yourself. And different communities offer different amenities, and so really just help you and take your loved one with you for that tour so everybody can really have their eyes open to what long-term care really can be. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you next week.